Welcome to your next training assignment, and this is in a review of distributive property outside of solving equations. So again, we're going to work with some expressions for a while. But let's remind ourselves of what the distributive property is. So the distributive property allows the value outside the parentheses to multiply times each term inside the parentheses. So we're going to adjust the wording here a little bit, okay? The distributive property allows the value, could be a number, could be a variable, outside the parentheses to be multiplied, distributed, right? To be multiplied by each term inside the parentheses. All right, so let's look at this example here. Each of the 4 members of the Robinson family ordered a drink, 2 slices of pizza, and an ice cream cone. So here's our drink, here's our 2 slices of pizza, and here is our ice cream cone. So there's 4 members. So there were 4 drinks, 2 pieces of pizza 4 times, and 4 cones. So we have 4 drinks and 4 times 2 pizzas, right? So we have 8 pizzas and we have 4 cones, okay? So distribute and write an expression to represent their order, which we just did. 4D and 8P and 4C. Now, if you wanted to take it a step further, you could put the letters in alphabetical order. That makes it always easiest to find what you're looking for if you can expect to see it in alpha order. But they're both correct. One's just more advanced than the other. So let's simplify each term by distributing, okay? So it says that I have 6 times some number plus 9. I can't simplify that any because of the variable. But I need to multiply, it recurs 5 times. So I'm going to go 5 times 6x, and I'm going to go 5 times 9. Now I do 5 times 6 because I have that 6x occurring 5 times, and I'm going to have 5 times 9. That is my simplified expression. I don't have an equation, so I cannot solve for x. A constant and a variable term are not like terms, so I can't combine them. All right? Let's do this next one, number 2. 4 times the quantity, 3k minus 2. Cannot simplify 3k minus 2 because a variable term and a constant cannot be combined any further in simplification. But it says it recurs 4 times. So I want to show you what that means. That means I have 3k minus 2. There's 1 time. 3k minus 2. There's 2. 3k minus 2. There's 3. And 3k minus 2. There is 4. All right? So I'm combining all those, which means I'm adding in between, because it repeats itself. Remember, multiplication is repeated addition. Well, just like we did in our previous lesson, I now have like terms that I need to combine. 3k, 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 and 3k. I also have negative 2, negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. So, I could write it out and add it that way, but let's use our distributive property. Let's consider it a gift. So if I do 4 times 3k, I have 4 times 3 times k, whatever k ends up being. I can multiply the coefficients and have 12k. I have to pay attention. Remember, this means it's negative. So I have 4 times a negative 2, and that means I have a negative 8. Could I write 12k plus negative 8? Absolutely. Could I have rewritten this as adding a negative 2? Absolutely. Same result either way. More advanced conclusion, 12k minus 8. Okay, if you need to pause, process, do a little work, please feel free to before I move on. But I am going to slide on over here to, let's look at number 5, okay? So I'm going to look at number 5. I have 3 terms, just kind of like the drinks, the pizzas, and the cones. So I have 8 times P, I have 8 times 7, and then I have 8 times 2Q. Q repeated twice, but now the whole thing's repeating 8 times. So I have 8 times P, and I have 8 times 7, and I have 8 times 2Q. So I have 8P, 56, and 16Q. Now, best practice, alpha order, variables before the constant. So I would go 8P, 16Q, and 56. Can I leave it without reordering it? Absolutely. Can I go ahead and take a step into the direction of more correctness? Yes. Put it alpha order with the constant trailing. Take a minute if you need to. Okay, we're going to look at 8 and 9, and then I'm going to leave you to work on the others and check back. Okay, it's so important that you pay attention to what we have here. This term, that's one value right there, and this one is another. Do you see why? Do you see how those parentheses here have made it so that when I get to this addition sign, I'm adding something separate to the quantity 3b plus 7 repeating 6 times. So the first thing I need to do, distribute my 6 only to the terms that it says are repeating. It doesn't say 5b is repeating. It's away from the parentheses. It's outside the parentheses. It's not leaning up against them like the 6 is. It has that addition sign between. So I have 6 times 3b, and I have 6 times 7. I'm also going to have this 5b as a part of the expression. First, I want to simplify these. 18b and 42 and 5b. Do I have like terms I combine? Yeah, you bet your booty I do. I've got 18b and I've got 5b. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to combine those. 18 plus 5b. So I have 23b and 42. That is the correct simplest form of that expression. Take a moment, process, do your work. All right, let's do number 9 together. And let's remember this is a quantity and the 3x is a quantity. This addition says that's all going to the right on the number line. I could see that this quantity right here, 4x plus 7, is repeating twice. And then it's also added to a 3x. So let's start by distributing our 2. 2 times 4x, 2 times 7. I'm just going to bring down my little separate piece here. Don't forget about it. It doesn't get left out. It just stands alone. And 8x and 14. 8x because I have 2 times 4x. 14 because I have 2 times 7. Now I've got these two like terms. So I have 11x and 14. And there is our simplified result after distributing and simplifying the expression. Take a moment to look it over. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to record those last 4 on a separate video for you to look at and go check your work. You may feel very confident, and then you can just fast forward through each to see that you have done it correctly. Make sure you haven't made any silly errors. Of course, we can't go back and check on expressions because we don't have anything to substitute for x. So you really do need to be extra cautious in checking your work and being careful. All right? Okay.